Lee, oof. Today, very lucky.
Very lucky, not good enough. Not good enough. That's probably the worst two performances, Thursday and Sunday, that I've seen back to back for a very, very long time. If it weren't for Leno today, we'd have been losing 5 or 6 today. That's how bad it was. Defensively, shocking. I have to say, Rob Holding today, how many times was he wrong side of their players? How many times? Once, twice, 6 times I counted it. You know what I mean? Not good enough. Not good enough, Decisions from the manager today weren't good enough. You know what I mean?
In what way?
Well, look at it. I think he made the right decision by not putting Xhaka in at left back this game. But this is Wolves we're playing today. You know what I mean? We need to get width and quality on the flank. We haven't got it on the left hand side with Kolasinac for some unknown reason. So that would have been one to do. But then, start off with it. It weren't working, and then 10 minutes from the end he done that. And how dangerous did we look in the last 10 minutes? Why didn't he do that at half time? At half time and take Iwobi off, I thought was probably a better player.
I was surprised when he took Iwobi off. I've got to say, I know people are saying I thought he must be injured or something like that.
I think he must be injured because he's the one player that drives through the lines. He drives through the lines, We are relying, Robbie, what Arsenal are not good enough in this system. We are relying on Bellerin, whose weakest part of his game is his crossing. Right, so we get him into positions and his crossing's not good enough. And then you look at, I'm fed up with people that, keep defending Xhaka. He's got Torreira in front of him now, he's got this and got that. You know what I mean? He's not good enough. He played really well against Liverpool, and then when it comes up against teams like this, he's sloppy. And it costs us a goal. You cannot be sloppy and costing us goals like that today. And then you go on to the forwards, right, and all the people that can't wait to criticise other players like Ramsey and Iwobi. But I think no one's been on here criticising Aubameyang today because he was absolutely shocking today. What did he do today? He didn't work. I watched him for 15 minutes. I stood there and I'll tell you what, I moved more than him and I was fucking sitting down. He just fucking sat there.
Yeah, but that's one.
No.
And you say, maybe they don't criticise him because normally he's good.
Well,
so you can have a.
I'll tell you what, I'll say that apart from the Liverpool game.
Has he?
Right, I'll say that apart from the Liverpool game, our best performance is when he's been coming off on the bench. Right?
Oh, hold on, no.
Yeah.
No, he's been good, though, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, when he's coming off the bench.
He just got player of the month.
Yeah, from the bench.
He just got player of the month.
From the bench.
He's the top scorer in the club.
From the bench. From the bench. He's come on against Fulham, turned the game. He'd come on against Leicester, turned the game. Yeah, when he's starting, he's not doing it because it doesn't work up there. It does not work. I've watched him today. His hold-up play today wasn't good enough. I love him as a player, don't get me wrong, but today, you've got to say it, isn't it? We're talking about today's game.
I agree with you on today. I agree with you on today, but I'd just say that, it's only today with him. He's been having a good season, hasn't he?
I think he has been having it. He's been really doing well, but our better performances, I'll tell you what, when we've come off the bench, when they're a little bit tired. Today, with 20 minutes to go from the end, we've had to bring on midfield players instead of bringing on somebody like him. Keep him stacked till later on in the game. We've not been able to do that in the last couple of games. Danny Welbeck's going to be a big loss because we haven't got no one to do that. But say how it is. I come on here like people criticising Aaron Ramsey because he's had a bad game. Can't wait to do it. But when it's Aubameyang or their mate Xhaka, it's a little excuse getting chucked in here and all that, you know what I mean? He's got this and it ain't. Tell it how it is. Not good enough. You know what I mean? We have to. Wolves, giving them credit, everybody's going to give them credit. Yeah, give them credit. They should have won here today about 4 or 5. They've hit the bar. I don't know how that didn't go in. You know what I mean? We're not good enough defensively. We've got two players that can walk away today with their head held high. And that is Torreira and a goalkeeper. The rest of them today didn't. The first minute of the game, Robbie, the ball's gone over, right? And you've got Mustafi, right? He's running down the line, yeah. Against Liverpool, what we would have done with that? He'd have just put it in row D, row Z, or wherever. But he tries to turn, because he's thinking to himself, this is Wolves. I can do that against Wolves. I can't do it against Liverpool, right? Xhaka letting the ball go across his body on the edge of the. Do you think he'd be doing that if Mo Salah was around? No. It's about respecting your opposition and playing what's in front of you. And I thought the arrogance of Arsenal had gone when Arsene Wenger went, but it's still there. It's still ingrained in us. You know what I mean? I see the manager shouting and doing what he's doing on the bench on the side today, but what response did he get? Today was a poor performance, and that goes on top of what I see on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Thursday's game, you get different sort of players in there, and it wasn't good enough today. But listen, you know, great, innit? We haven't lost. We haven't lost. We dropped, another, but we could have lost today and won on last week, and we'd have got more points.
Got some tough games coming up as well, so we got to step it up. The international break's coming at the right time, innit?
Well, we need that little break. We do need that little break, but I'm fed up, and also I've got to say this before going to that. Fed up with people going about games. Tottenham have had more games than us, and they're piled through teams with a less squad than us. So don't start going on about we've had games Thursday, we've had games there. So have other teams. It's not about that. It's about hunger and desire and a bit of arrogance today. And I've got no doubt that when it comes to Spurs and it comes up against Man United, we're putting performances. But the thing is, Robbie, you put in those performances against those teams, you're not guaranteed winning those games. You know, we played really, really well against Liverpool, but still only got a point. But if you play really, really well against Wolves and really, really well against Crystal Palace, you will get the 3 points. And that's the attitude that we've got to turn around. And today was a wake up call, not just for us fans, but for the players and everybody at the football club.